All right. All right.
Me just
All right.
some stuff out of the way here. Me just
All right.
some stuff.
Bingo!
Me just
All right.
some stuff.
Bingo!
Me just
All right.
some stuff. And I got I forgot my hat, so pardon me for a second. While I go over here and grab it. Um. There we go. That should do. So let me, where can I put this? There we go. Right out of the way. Spill or anything. So I wasn't sure what I was gonna stream this evening. I was thinking Mafia. Give me a second here. And we might go into that a little later. But I just found out about this game and I haven't tried it yet. It is a King's Quest game. And it's I just want to see how if everything's okay here. It's a King's Quest game and it's brand new. It came out in February. So and it's a new chapter. I think it takes place after 7 or 8. So I'm wondering if we should just skip the story so far stuff and just get right in. Well, let's start with the. Would you like to view a retelling of the events leading up to this game? So, like I said, apparently this covers the first 7 games, maybe 8. Nobody talks about King's Quest 8 games for. Let me get this folder out. Oh boy, reading. Once upon a time in a boat. So it looks as though fly rate through this. I'm not reading on terrible at reading dialogue and narration. But basically, yeah, it covers the whole series. So that's the first King's Quest. This is the second. This one covers the third, which is where their son was abducted. And this is the fourth. No, wait, it's still the third. So if you don't know what happened, in the third one, Prince Alexander gets abducted as a baby, and Manannan raises him as his own, gives him a different name, and basically treats him like a slave. And one day Alexander finds a book of magic spells, and he uses that magic to turn Manannan's brother into a cat to escape. And that's the synopsis of number 3. And when he's escaping, he finds his way back to Daventry, back home. this is for. Which is where Rosella travels to Tamir to help save her father. Pretty good. That somebody would do all this is a lot of passion. She went to get the fruit to restore his health. And this is 5. This is the King's plus 5. The one with the maze I really hate. Here's 6. I think that's everybody's favorite King's plus. Okay, there's 7. I almost finished 7 on stream a few years back, but remember it crashed right near the end. And it took me like 4 or 5 hours to get there, and I was burned out. I could try to do it again. Alright, so we should be all caught up. Either one I always felt as if some dread was brewing. I'm not gonna read that out loud. It's all I do know that this has speech in it. It's got actors in it. So we can start the game now. Alright, let's do that. Do I really want to do that? Land of the Green Island. Alright, here we go. Let's rotoscope. Right on. I like the animation.
Alexander, are you all right? Was it that dream again?
Yes. It was even worse this time.
I don't understand. Why would you keep having such a terrible dream over and over again?
I don't know. But I've heard that people who work with magic sometimes have visions. Visions that warn them when danger is imminent.
And And you think you're experiencing something like that because you've cast a few spells?
Yes. In fact, I'm sure it's a warning. It has to be.
A warning of what, though?
I don't know. I just don't know.
There's got to be something we can do. Perhaps if I went out and searched for someone else familiar with magic, I could...
Let's just try to go back to sleep now. I'm sure we'll be able to think of something tomorrow.
Kingdom of Etheria.
Ah, here you are, Edgar.
Oh, hello, Mother.
What's wrong? You seem so sad. It's Rosella, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Edgar, if you really want to let her know how you feel about her, you have to talk to her.
I know I do.
I find it funny.
I'm just afraid that just telling her that I love her won't be enough. There's got to be something more I can do to really show her.
I'm sorry I can't be more of a help, Edgar.
What's that thing you're holding?
Oh, it's a strange artifact I found in the Royal Treasury.
What were you doing in there?
Hey, now.
I've been helping the treasurer catalog some of the older items in there. These nightmares have been getting worse, and I've been doing everything I can to keep them off my mind.
I'm sorry to hear that. What about Father?
He's not doing well either. No one seems to know where these horrible dreams are coming from. I just hope they don't get much worse than this.
I hope so too.
Well, I'm heading back inside now. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you, my son.
Thank you, Mother.
It's a long introduction. The animation is brilliant. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like Masters of the Universe or Heavy Metal. I mean, that stuff is all over.
Don't worry, Alexander. I'll help you somehow.
It's so obvious. It's still pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so we get to play as her first. I want to play the game. Alright, buddy. You're alright.
The Black Cloak. It must be him. It has to be. If only I could find him. But where is he? Who is he?
Such strange magic.
What do they switch places?
Why does it feel like it has something to do with Rosella somehow? No, I must be imagining that. But what can I do to prove myself to her? I'd do anything for her. Anything. I just don't know.
The cloak! The dark cloak! It's coming! It will destroy us all! We must do something!
Chapter 1. Kitchen time. Alright. Well, that was a lengthy introduction, so let's get this going. What just happened? Am I dreaming? Could this place somehow be connected to? Alright, who are you? Please don't. Are you Cedric? I've never heard that. If you're Cedric. If you're not Cedric, then what are you doing here? I honestly don't know. It was just an accident. Stupid unlucky accident. The woman's anger seemed to lessen slowly. She keeps a firm grip on her. Looks like it will take more than Edgar's plea to not let her hurt him. This one. This pendant. Where did you get it? I got it from my mother. I feel like it's what brought me here. I don't know exactly how. I suppose my pendant must have brought me here as well. Right before it did, I was thinking about a wizard named Shedrak. He was part of a society called the Black Cloak. This place is certainly dark. Wait, Black Cloak? Well, all I really know is that it's an organization of evil people. Let me see what I can do about it. Revenge, blah blah blah. You never did tell me who you were. Oh, my name is Edgar. Well, Edgar, this may seem like a strange thing to ask, but I'm interested. You do? Yes. I made up my mind to search for Shedrak, to find out who he is and what his plans are. But finding him on my own is going to be difficult. Would you please help? Thank you so much. But what about you? What's your name? You seem to examine Edgar caution. Still not entirely convinced of his innocence. It's Layla. Well, Layla, how do you think our search has gone? I suppose all we can do for now is wish for Alright, let's see what I can do with the because I don't know, I find it kind of loud. There's got the speed. Though the strange glowing orb provides some amount of light, dark cave, they are nevertheless an uncanny sight. Looks like I can only go this way. What a strange land. I don't know what it is, but something about it makes me feel I'm not supposed to be here. What do you think? Sorry, I was just thinking about these pendants. What were you thinking of before you appeared? I was thinking of the dark cloak. My father was screaming, and I was thinking about the black cloak, and we both wound up in this place. Do you suppose these pendants take you to a place similar to whatever you were thinking about? Sure. It's hard to tell if we've only used them once. Why don't we try thinking of somewhere else? Somewhere, very well. Then you could try to find out more about this Shedrack there. Good. What about you? I want to stay here and explore. For now, as strange as it sounds, somehow it feels familiar. All right. Hopefully we'll meet again. I think, therefore, I've seen it. What happened to you? Where are you? Please let me be alone. Oh, there's King Graham. I just don't understand how he could have just disappeared. I'm sorry, Rosanna. I'm just in the dark. I'm just as in the dark as everybody else. I miss him so much, but I don't understand why. I mean, I hardly know him. But you love him, don't you? I don't know. I just don't know. Choose a path. Okay, let's try the left-hand path first. A naturally formed bridge arches over the mountain. What are you doing outside the gates? Who are you? Why do you care? My mama didn't care. She was always ordering me around, telling me to do this and that. When I died, I would have gone back to haunt her, but then she died herself. Oh, that's horrible. Now everyone here keeps telling me that I've got to pass through the gates, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay right here on the banks of the Styx. So it's a reference to King's Quest 6 already. Styx? Then this place must be the realm of the dead. Of course it is, Lee. Say, how do you get here if you're still alive? I'm honestly not so sure. But could you please tell me? Could you please let me cross this bridge henceforth? No one, not even the Goblin of Darkness, is gonna cross me. Now, she didn't boss her around this yet. Now I can understand how I can do whatever I want. And right now, I'm just gonna stay right here. She asked politely, she didn't boss her around. Let's see what we got here. There's gotta be something in there. It's been a long time since I played any of these. I see my brakes on. Oh, it must have it. Stalactite. Dark stalactite is so quaint. It almost resembles stalactite. Do anything great. This one. Make a core weapon, especially against them. Or can I combine it with anything? Break it into pieces or something. Or what? Who do you think you are? Goblin of Darkness? I'm not listening to you. It's the first puzzle and I'm already stuck. An idea starts to form with Seema's head, but she'll need more than one. Okay, I wonder if I can combine the two of them. Symbol of perfect. Oh, okay, I get it. You gotta scare the kid to do that. The semen sticks the two beneath her upper lip, making it look as if she has two piercing black so you're the goblin of darkness. Please don't hurt me. I'll let you go through the gates. Be gone. Well, she did ask nicely if she could pass with the ghost experience. What do you think? Who do you think you are? Spirit of this realm. Call me Being. Spirits of this realm call me Being. But you are the flesh. And what would you be doing? It's a long story and I don't have the time. Can I please just ask you some questions? Whatever your questions are, make them short so that I may rest. I came here to find the dark wizard named Shedrick. You know anything about him? He's dead. I'm fairly sure he is. But this being the darkest place known to humanity, I thought I should start here. Perhaps even ask the Lord again. And how would you be able to meet him? How would you be able to get here? Well, then I can. I never escorted live people into Samhain's throne. Never shall. I don't think you could get out of this cave anyway. I think. Looks like I could. Spirit, can you hear me? Why are you here instead of inside the gates of the underworld? No worry. But I've heard that until people enter Sandman's throne. Until people enter Sandman's throne, they have memories of their lives that they can just torment, that can be torturous to endure. God, I have no recollection. Therefore, I do not wish to go through the gates. When the time comes, I was grateful to die. The time of my enemies, and I will continue. Before you leave me, I don't wish to be spoken to. He arrived in a few days, a few weeks, perhaps, a few days. He keeps himself and refuses to enter our Lord's room. He's still attached to the world above, so attached to the night that I suspect that mortal earth might have come here with the sword. Mortal earth, I mean, sometimes mortal is the strong eyes to the land of the will. They come here with one of the possessions that they were made to master. However, such a thing is quite rare. Possessions, such a thing. How would I know? How would I know what you mortals bury your All that I know for certain is that such a thing would be quite small. And until the mortal soul is truly broken free from this world, soul will be the soul can never be too far away from the object of God. So you gotta help him find this. Is there any way out of this realm, Damon? You found a way that unscathed one flesh should be able to escape this disease. Good. It's an injuries. Barely surprised. That wouldn't have much effect. No need. Anybody got any ideas? There's only like 2 or 3 screens and nothing standing out. Another haunting hall of light barely illuminates the scene. The large cabin seems to end. There's nothing to the east. But it looks like there should be something. Recalling what the demon said about the nearby ghost, it seemed decides to examine the small island. Brushing some of the dust aside, Seema discovers a neat silver ring. Where did you get that ring? It was buried in the rock. That was my wife. She gave it to me. That was the ring my wife gave me. On our wedding day. We couldn't afford gold rings, so we exchanged rings of silver. But I thought you said you remembered nothing. And you were ready to go. I was blinded by my own grief. I covered up so much that I almost did. Until you showed me it. I'm sorry. No, I'm indebted to you. Forever. For reminding me of my past. Otherwise, I might have remained here on this stone until the world itself ceased to be. Is there anything you wish of me, my lady? Oh, and could you please leave the ring with me? I know I can't wear it, but if you could leave it in the ground where I can see it. You know the dark wizard in Shed? Do I? He's the one who's brought it. You mean he killed him? I was standing outside my cottage by the road. Then a stranger came walking up the road, moving quickly. So I asked him where he was going in such a hurry. But he didn't answer. I reached out and touched his shoulder and asked him the same question. Then he turned and I just wish it hadn't happened when it did. Emma was still trying to live off what I brought back from the marketplace. My poor little Ashley. Sure, that's what I Ashini. Poor little Ashini. She was just a child. We have no friends or allies that could avenge my death, even if that monster was still in my homeland. Who can say where he was headed next? Well, I'm pursuing Shepard as well, not for what he's done, but for what he might just as well do when I find him. Do whatever it takes to bring justice to what has happened to you and your family. Truly be amazed if you do accomplish this. Look at me, mortal standing in the underworld. I don't doubt you will miss. I don't doubt you will miss. I wish you the best of luck. Can we get out of here? Can't think of anything to ask. Where is your home? So you wish to search for Shedrick there? Truly wish I could help you. But I fear that I cannot remember my name. All that I can remember is my family and everything. Can you at least recall my name? I'm not sure. Why, yes, I believe I can. My memory of it is faint, it's still with me. But I do not know what good knowing just what the land looks like will do. I have a way to reach faraway places. As long as I have lived land. That step a little closer, hold still. Why? I'm going to give you my memory when you. It's a clear picture of. If a clear picture of it is what you need, reach it. Certainly, this will be enough. Maybe just as powerful. I feel that delving into the memory is deep things that waving faster. They are fading fast. If you truly are intent on apprehending the one who killed me, I'm more than willing to put heart. See it? Yes, I can. I know I can reach it. Thank you. It's nothing. Farewell, Cassandra. And if you do succeed, no. Holy shit, we're alive again. I'm gonna save it. Villager doesn't look like he has time to stop. sign on the door says busy doing large work. At least I can only go one. People in the crowd are too busy chatting. Seema doesn't want to begin exploring the unfamiliar land with little listeners. Let's talk to the guy inside the airhouse. Why not? Hello? Yeah? What do you want? What are you doing here? I'm guarding our alleyway. If you want to come back there, you gotta say the password. I don't know the password. Then you're not getting in. The inside of the shed is pitch black. Seema is groping for the door's handle. He hears the sound of footsteps. Hey, you two, what's the password? Down with the sheeny. Alright, go ahead. Sheeny. I've never heard that name before. Hello. Oh, well, considering you know, I guess it's alright for you to go in. Go ahead. Hey, what are you doing back there? How'd you get past the car? I knew the password, so he let me in. But you're a girl. We don't allow girls in here. But she's not a girl, Hans. She's a lady. Well, I suppose you can stay here. But don't try anything funny. Of course. Look, the boy glances nearby to see him closer. I know this may seem like a question, but do you know anything about the dog? Well, there's a man that lives in the woods. Some people say he's a wizard, but I think he's just a weird old man. Just a weird old man. Why were you so scared of going? Why were you so scared of going near his house? Everyone was daring you to do it. Shut up. Can't pick up anything here. Great, looks too happy to move. Wait, I saw something. It's pretty straightforward. It's not too bad. It seems pretty straightforward. outdoors later. Casino opens late. Good day, Lily. The young girl signs it. Why are you sitting alone here? Don't you have friends to go with? What's wrong? Right now? What do you want? What do you want? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? They don't like me. Never did. Who doesn't? The other. What are you talking about? Well, they just don't. The girl glances at Casino briefly, but doesn't respond. Perhaps she doesn't trust Casino enough to do it. Or we can go to the restaurant. Right's the only way. With nothing at the end of the path other than a few more small houses, Sina sees no need for anything. Let's go talk to the little birds. See, it doesn't want to know whether he should. Tell me, who's this Shani? She's a she's someone your age? Yeah, but she acts like someone less than. What do you mean? Well, she talks about weird stuff. Even if girls. Yeah. I'm very smart. But he always tells me, at least we're not exactly shy. Where does the shine go? She lives in one of the It's right next to a big oak tree. I wouldn't recommend calling it a man. I wouldn't recommend it. Wait a minute. Is this a shiny place? Yeah. She's. Wait, you calling it man? What's up? Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't inform you so. Talk. I don't understand why you seem so resentful. It's too strange for us. It didn't seem strange to me. Especially after what she did last week. What's that? She borrowed my toy horse. She said she'd give it back to me. Days she never did. See, Nick is the boy. So it's slowly coming together. Or maybe it's just slow because it's but making progress. My mama told me not to talk to you. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry. Who did your mother say not to talk to? Strangers? Yeah, talking to strangers. Not since... Excuse me. It's what? I don't remember, but Mama does. She sometimes cries when she talks about it. I talked with one of the boys in the alley. He said the toy horse you're playing with belongs to him. Is that true? Well, yes, it is. I'm sure he wants it back. That won't make him and the others stop yelling at me. Stop yelling mean names at me all the time. What if I return the horse to him on the condition that he stops picking on me? I don't know. I don't think it'll work. He hates me. They all do. He might hate you a little less if he had his horse back. Oh, okay, here. Just give me a second. Switch the screens and stuff. That'll work. Well, let's keep going. Sheeny. Here's your stupid horse. Hey, that's my horse. Gee, lady, thank you so much. Wait a minute. Now that you've got your horse back, will you promise to stop being so mean to Sheeny? Well, I guess I will. As long as she doesn't take my horse again. Don't worry. She promised that she would seem awfully protective of that horse. It should be. Maybe. Of course. My papa is the best toy maker in the village. I'm going to be the best toy maker in the world. Well, you know, lady, I think I should give you some. This mirror is great, shining your enemies in the eyes. And perfect for sending signals. Perfect for sending signals to, damn it, I always read it differently. I've kept it with me all my life. I thought you said you stole it. Shut your mouth, Peter. Anyway, you deserve it for getting my horse. Careful. Goodbye. I think I should say that. Do anything yet? Please forgive my forwardness. But can you please tell me what happened? Well, Mama said that a stranger came walking by the house one day and did something to him that killed him. The thing is, the ghost underneath the underwear, this is his daughter. Maybe that stranger is a fairy. Some fairies kill. Fairies can be pretty different, you know. Some have wings, some are an animal, and some look like humans, and some can't stand being touched with iron, and some of them can't cross the water. A lot of them come from another realm right next to this one. A lot of them come from this one too. There's one kind of fairy that's beautiful. It's a beautiful woman with goat's feet. She hides under her dress. There's one really nasty with skin. So you can see it's inside. My goodness. I didn't know so much about fairies. I hear about them in stories. I wish I could meet a fairy one day. Like the ones that look like humans, really, because they look so much like humans. There's still difference. Well, maybe someday we'll meet one of those fairies. Maybe. One more thing. I'm looking for somebody very important. I'm looking for somebody very important. There's a wizard that lives close by at the end of the path. Breathes north from here. His name's Crispin. There's your King's Quest 5. Well, I'm afraid that's not the wizard I'm looking for. Crispin is very old and wise. He knows other wizards. He knows you. I suppose it would be worth speaking with him. Crispin can't help you. Maybe you should go to his village. My papa traveled there once. He told me about a powerful queen that lives up there with wolves and serpents. She knows many things about this land. Sheenie, you come inside. Why are you talking about me? I told you not to talk to people you don't know. I'm sorry, I was only. Who are you and how do you know my name? I heard it from someone in town, I swear. I got it with me. Come inside, please. We need to start preparing the stew for tonight's supper. Yes, ma'am. Bye, lady. Thank you. Right. You can only go one direction. I might have to restart this again because it's in a window, so I might have to change it so it's full screen. Can't do it inside the game for some reason. But let me see, because I think I know what the problem is. Alright, hold on. if that's the case, I'm gonna have to switch some stuff around on OBS. Okay, let me go to the setup here. Start in windowed mode. That's the problem right there. And we'll go save and run. Alright, hold on. You guys can still see that. Let me know if it's a problem for you. No. I'll do what I can to fix it. But I think with nothing at the end of the path, only a small cottage, Cosima sees no need to follow any further. More progress. A sprig of flowers grows at the base of the oak. Picking the flowers likely set Cosima. So let's see if we can find Crispin first. And then we'll head up to the mountains. Oh gee, that wasn't too hard at all. The well looks too small. See? Hello? Lady? Who is you? Well, it is. What? You must be. I believe it's about time that you arrived. But I'm afraid I've quite forgotten your name, my child. Could you please tell me who you are? Yes, Cosima. Cosima of the land of Aquina. Strange. It looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen this man before? Oh yes, Cosima. I have many things to tell you. Now, out here, but not out here. Eavesdroppers could be anywhere. Please come in. Now then, what was it you were talking about, my lady? Well, to begin with, please tell me in what land is it? Well, Cosima, this is the land of Serena. I'm just gonna you call me suddenly Cosima remembers. This is someone absolutely blizzard who has helped rescue Alexander's family. Who has helped rescue Alexander's family from much of the evil was rewarded. Return to her homeland so many years ago. She also realizes that this land is Serena. It's the same land that Alexander's father journeyed through all the family. Damn it, I can't read it. I'm sorry. First, I'm surprised to see you. I'll tell you from time. Just explain everything. You are not at the same time that you left in the Isles. You stepped into the past. That thing that belongs to me you here telling me this report, such as that is not every day as you would think. In this world, the flow of time is not always constant. Objects, ideas, even people of occasion appear much earlier or much later in time. I've heard that this phenomenon is even more prevalent in the parallel realm. But enough about that. There's something I want to give you. Mine is just you. You just know. I'm sorry, I thought this thing. This armament is engraved with 5 symbols, each one representing a different color. When you wear it, you will be able to temporarily transform. But my brain was going on. Animals. Raven, wolf, lizard, sea lion. All of them have traits which can be advantages for instance, the wolf will not be Raven will allow you to fly. Lizard will let you slip into small spaces. I don't know where this amulet originated, but I do know that it should as it is useful. Closer. The animation is really impressive for an indie project. Did you hear that, Crispin? Just learned 2 words. Call forth the beginning. One of those words will change you into the beast. The other word will turn you back. So I just need to say that. Only when the amulet is broken, you are turned into a beast. It will be the form that the amulet determines. To benefit you most. Benefit you. And it will only turn you back when it determines. Also be warned. Anyone speaking those words can activate the armor. Jesus words. It's tired to so keep these words secret. Try to steer clear of dark magic. Powerful as that armor is, it's not without its weaknesses. See, well, thank you so much. I wish that I could pay you for it. Oh, you already have. Oh, will. You can never be sure which is good. But I feel it is time for you to leave. I'm afraid there's nothing more. Wait, Kristen. Do you know anything about Israel? Yes. I do not wish to speak questions. I just need. Please. I'm a very old man. All this time has made me quite tired. Mother said, very brave woman. I won't meet for another decade or so. first person I found who really seems to really know something about Shedra, and he won't tell me anything about it. There's got to be a way to find out what Crispin knows about that team. Although Cassina is tempted to take the path of the mountains, she still can't help but wonder what she might be able to find out what Crispin knows about it. So you gotta eavesdrop. Alright. Let me think. There's only two places I can go. Use the there's nothing. Perhaps this isn't the right situation to do. Cassina doubts that Crispin will reveal anything more about, to her about Shedra, other than the fact that Crispin is unwilling to speak about it. I suppose I could do it for a while. That'd be kind of lazy. So I can't go to the mountain. I can go to the left. I don't think there would be anything around here. Can't use the so it looks like the armor is specific. You don't have to move it around or click it on anything or whatever. It's specific. It's usable. In the shed here. So there's nothing. Because there's gotta be something in between that area of the house. There's two screens. For some reason. Seema finds herself in the shady corner with the middle. It's almost a corner. It's her. Nestled in the tree. I can do something with this. Seema can't possibly open the cellar. Seema's eyes. Seema eases the blade of the dagger into the cellar door. That's framed. Huge general side to side motions. The weapon is able to pry the door open. A large wooden trunk sits next to the cellar. On closer examination, Seema finds the man most of it carefully closed the answer to your question is discuss the business shape. He seems to loose. He's still young. So many of us have seen that it was merely his conditions it's difficult to tell what is true intention. I hate to see you leave us, but perhaps your retirement is drawing near. I suspect my time may be drawing near as well. I hope to hear from you soon. Either he is rising in some rejuvenating potion that I have no knowledge of, or there's something far more sinister. I can see into most people's minds that Jedrick seems to have built up. They simply the only activity that seems to be is his engaging in chess. But even then, he seems to play only in the soundly defeating. Yeah, I read it. Soundly defeating an opponent. He's often temperamental and overly defensive. And many reminders he receives no effect. Perhaps it might be just my own worries, but I can't shake the feeling. There's something if you have any thoughts of your own, I would appreciate if you let me know what they are. I hope you're still in a good mood. Also, please don't forget to write this time. Finally, the last one, which is on the very top. Oh man, I was so. Hey Juice, how are you? The volume of the music. Voice. Hey, look, I'm the right now. You are. Well, thanks for letting me know. And I did turn the music down a bit because it is kind of loud. So we're gonna move the mic here. Is that better? Coming through better, nice and clear. I had it all the way back. Let me switch screens here for just a second again. I switched it over to my OBS because I'm multi-streaming. It's good to see you though, buddy. Welcome on in. And I'm trying something. I'm going on Facebook. I don't know if it's working. I don't really have an interest either. Because it's Facebook. I hope you're well, bud. And I'm just taking it easy on this excuse me, this evening. Kasima is starting to see while whispering. Is reluctant to talk about Jedrick. But as much information as these letters contain, they don't have very much more. All she knows now is that Jedrick is young and doesn't seem to age, disappeared from whatever society Crispin's correspondence part of some time. Really? Hang on. I might have to yell. So I turned the music down just a bit. Is that better, Juice? Can you hear me better now? And the game's kind of screwed up my overlay a bit, but as long as you guys can see the game, that's what's important. Okay, let me turn this. I got this microphone and I still don't know how it works exactly. But if I turn it like that, is that better? Because I'm like right over top of it right now. And it doesn't look like there's anything else down here. Thanks for letting me know. I don't know what happened to my voice. Well, I suppose I should be moving now. Hopefully I'll find someone else who can tell me more about Shedrick. Oh good, I'm glad. So I must have to turn it this... I must have had it turned the wrong way. It's, I got a microphone with some gift certificates and stuff from Amazon I had left over from Christmas. And it's a solo cast, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly how it works. And, but thanks for letting me know. I really do appreciate that. Cosima takes a moment to examine the mountain path, and then begins to follow it. Oh dear. Why didn't I think to bring some heavier clothing on this journey? It's so cold, I can't turn back. Not now. The queen that Ashini spoke of is the only lead I have. Suddenly, Cosima becomes aware of a warm sensation up her arm. My arm. How could I have forgotten about that? Should I really use it though? Never really done anything with magic before. Stream is better now. I appreciate that, Juice. Thank you very much. So I'm like, if I turn this way, you can probably hear me better. Or it's, oh look, she turned into whatever that is. Goodness, this feels so strange. But at least I'm not freezing it. Okay. I'm gonna save it here. I can keep going with this, or I can switch. I'll keep going for a little while now. Okay, so that must be a wolf. Let's see. You can't even see my camera. Oh. So if I move along. Oh, that's kind of cool. The camera follows the player. It's kind of interesting because this engine doesn't do things like that. It's not normally supposed to do things. Wait. This isn't crystal, it's black ice. And there's something frozen inside of it. I wonder if I could free it somehow. I must not have the thing to free it yet. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh no, a wolf. Alright. She feels reluctant to touch them, even though she currently is one herself. Only go this way. Hello? May I ask who you are and whose place you're guarding? I do not know you, stranger. Neither do I. Since we do not know your name, you do not even know ours, I see no reason to openly reveal such information to you. Now go. Alright. So we've got to do something with that wolf up there first. Hello? Oh, I'm sorry, Oh, don't worry, it's quite alright. Lost sleep can be regained. Say, who are you? Traveler? In search of knowledge? Can you tell me about the castle to the north? That is the palace of Queen Isabella. She reigns over the mountains of Serene. Two of her most highly trusted guardians stand at the entrance to the castle. And what are these guardians? Why, they're wolves, just like you and I. Their names are Sir Mogren and Lady Ghislaine. Lady Ghislaine. I probably screwed those names up. That's okay. Am I still sounding good there, Juice? Still sound alright? Unless you have a sign of your allegiance to present us, I would advise you leave us alone, Thorn. Can I use the mirror? It's just okay. Well, you can't even die in this. Yeah, it's a little better. Right. Well, let me see if I can make it better still. Because that bothers me. Yeah, I think I see what the problem is here. Hold on. What about now? Oh, that's too high. How about now? Is it good now? There. I adjusted. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I adjusted the volume a little bit. As long as I don't yell, it should be alright. Perfect. Alright, awesome. Thank you very much. Sorry to bother you again. But is there anything you can tell me about Isabella? Not much. All that you should know about her is that she's very reclusive, and at the same time, downright cruel to anyone who crosses her. There's a small object trapped inside the black ice. How am I gonna get it out? Has no means of breaking his. But perhaps they could still be of some use. If she can't break them, how's she supposed to use them? Visuals in this one pretty good. got to keep going until I find Isabel. Maybe I can use the knife to break the distance. Last stream I said I had something that you guys might find a little amusing, a little bit nostalgic, and I got it working. So later on, I'm gonna let it run. But because it's about 10 minutes, I think you guys will enjoy it. Can't seem to go anywhere except for here. What the hell am I supposed to do? The old warped tree looks like it's been here. Looks like it's been leafless for many months. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, no, it's... Right. Know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Got any ideas, anybody? Filled with large, clear crystals. Their glittering beauty dazzles Casima's eyes. Casima has no means of breaking any of those. But perhaps they could still be useful. Maybe I gotta use the mirror to reflect light off of the crystal. Wait a minute. I'm still carrying my belongings with me. Where are they? How on earth? This magic certainly has a strange way of working. Well, here goes nothing. The object trapped within the column of ice turns out to be a bluish-white statuette of a wolf. Casima takes it into her possession. Gee, I wonder what you're supposed to do with that. Casima isn't sure what those wolves would have for this thing. Well, gee, I was thinking show it to them and they'll be mad. Let me see. statuette is made of an unfamiliar bluish-white stone. It strongly resembles snow. It's carved into the abstract form preceded. Excuse me, but can you tell me why? Can you tell me what this statue is? My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. You and me both, buddy. But unless I'm mistaken, that is the symbol of Queen Isabella herself. It represents her as well as those who serve her. Let's see. This is the symbol of Isabella. How did you come by? I found it in a cave, far from here. Not far from. It must have been an offering left by one of the villagers. I suppose so. Well, since you've given me what I asked for, we cannot disallow you an audience with Her Majesty. But let me remind you, foreigner, our ruler's patience is short, and your conversation with him shall be no different. You may be a wolf, but you are still a foreigner, and after you talk with Queen Isabella is over, you must leave immediately. Do you understand? You are a stranger in my domain, little wolf. Where do you come from, and why? I came from the land far from this one, my lady, and I am seeking the wizard Shedrick. Do you know of him? Why would a wolf seek a wizard? You are indeed a strange one. This is important, my queen. I have reason to believe that this man poses a real threat to my loved one, and possibly myself as well. I'm afraid I cannot sacrifice my time for a common stranger. If you have nothing more to present to me, my brain is fucking reading that different. If you have nothing more to present me other than please, I would advise you leave. Queen Isabella, I am not a wolf. I am Cosima, queen of the land of the Green Isle. I became a wolf to withstand the harsh climate of this land, and also to speak with you. So, you are more than what I first saw. You are either very brave or very foolish, or both. And I know nothing of this Shedrick you seek. You don't? No. The activities of the human world concern me not. And if this man you speak of ever ventured into my domain, I would know. Then, what should I do? Speak to the mountain dweller to the east. They may be able to direct you further. Escort the human to the falls. She should be able to find her way to the village from there. Yeah. I'm sorry, my reading in this really sucks. I have no excuses for that. Other than that, I'm not good at reading off of a script. You know, even when I was doing hypnosis, I would like very brave or very foolish love. It's true love. But even when I was doing even when I was doing hypnotherapy, because you work with somebody, like you fill out the intake form, then you do an interview, and you work with the person to come up with a script based on how they, like what they come in for, they ask for help for, and you kind of get a feel for them from talking to them and stuff. So from that is sort of, when you're writing your pattern script, that's one of the things you use to write it, to inform it rather. But even when I was doing hypnosis professionally, I seldom read from any script. I mean, I did, but they teach you how to do things with your voice. You have to read it so that it sounds like you're not reading. You know? And sometimes you can have the script in front of you, or you have it nearby, or you might have it in little sticky notes. Because if the clients hear you turn the page or whatever, it might be a bit disruptive, so it's not always ideal. But I'm not good at reading stuff like this anymore. Sorry. Why have you come here? I'm searching for a wizard, an evil wizard. Well, there's no evil wizards here, my dear. Although there is someone in this village who may be able to help. Oh, who? The wise man. He lives in the smallest hut on the plateau to the east. He's traveled this world a good deal and knows a great many things. Perhaps he knows about this wizard of which you speak. For the time being, he has asked us to leave him undisturbed. But perhaps he may make an exception for you, since you're a visitor. See, thank you. Think nothing of it, dear, and please keep that shut. In fact, take this scarf as well. If it gets any colder, you definitely need it. Thank you very much. What was your name? You may call me Weaver. All the people in this village do. Well, thank you, Weaver. Thank you. Oh. Are you alright, little one? I think I'm alright. I just suddenly felt unwell for a minute. Oh dear. You haven't taken ill, have you? I don't think so. I feel better now. Well, do take care of yourself, traveler. I must return to my weaving now, but feel free to visit me again if you wish. Nobody can do. I don't know if you can do like fights in the chat or not. You can I know there's a. I think if you type in ! basketball, there's a basketball game. And there's a few other things, like there's arena fights and boss fights. Excuse me. But you know, I never really bothered to figure out how that stuff works yet. Like, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna switch games. Hey, Juice. If you're still around, you want to play a 2-player game? Oh wait, you don't have it. Because you need a NES emulator. And wait, we did it through Parsec. We could do it that way. But it might be too quick. Damn. Casina has no reason to return to the mountain. She definitely doesn't want to test Queen Isabella's patience. I think I'm gonna switch because it's interesting, but it's kind of putting me to sleep. This is interesting, but it's kind of putting me to sleep. I think I'm gonna switch. If that's alright with you guys, give me a couple of minutes. And I think since we're further in Mafia, sure, man, I got brewskis for broski. Alright. Well, here, and I'll switch my sources here. Hang on. Let me think for it. Do you know how to set up, Parsec really well? Like through, what the hell is that thing called? RetroArch. Because I'll fire up, because I'm wondering if you want to jump into some Jackal or something. And if you can't do that, I'll just, I'll go into Mafia. Because like I said, that is an interesting game, but it's putting me to sleep. So I need to shoot something or beat somebody up or blow something up. Sure, I got brewskis for. Okay, well let me. Hang on, my earpiece is gonna fall out because I gotta scratch my damn ear. Let me fire up the Parsec. It might already be on. Yeah, there it is. So, and I will. Okay. So, do you want to try and do that, Juice? Because it might be easier to do than just going through RetroArch. It might be easier just for me to host it through RetroArch. But I want to take a run at Jackal again. Let me know how the volume is, or if there's any change or anything. I gotta get. Oh, my back. Shit. What the hell is that doing? Alright, hold on. I see what the problem is here. I got the wrong source. I've got the Samsung. And this should be the display, the primary display. Right here. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So if you want to try to take a run at this, Juice, just let me know and I'll. You got sound and everything, right? It's conflict. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's exactly what it is. I wasn't paying attention. How's the volume for this? Let me check. Settings, audio, output. Yeah, okay, everything should be fine. Okay. I should change the. Let me change that. I just noticed that. I should change the title and everything because it's not King's Quest anymore. Old school game. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna at least pass level 3 because I know I can do it. God damn it, I did it on the NES and I do it on this. I do like my points. Hey, Coogie, how you doing? It's good to see you. Welcome on in. The stream's going pretty good. We started out playing a King's Quest, an indie King's Quest game, but it was putting me to sleep, so I had to switch to something a little more fast-paced. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. What are you having? Yeah, baby. Doing good. Chicken Caesar salad. Right on. Sounds delicious. What did I have for supper? I had hot dogs and macaroni. And yesterday I had an awesome plate of spaghetti. I haven't died yet, so the difficulty went up. I love blowing things up. I totally played I totally played it, but I haven't ever touched the game. Excuse me. You know what? One of these times, we'll play it. We'll play it through Parsec one of these times, so you can get a feel for it. And if you want, we'll do it on stream sometime. I really want to play this game with somebody. I played it with Dom not too long ago, and that was awesome. It's really fun, like, with two players. It's Contra with Jeeps, like I said. It's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy this. I played it with a friend of mine back in the 80s, and we skipped a lot of school. And I don't think I've ever had a score this high this early. get 1,000,000 points. Almost got 1,000,000 points. Pro strats. Pro strats. Woo. Pro strats. I have never, ever done that. If anybody wants to clip that, feel free. That's a pretty great clip. I got over 1,000,000 points. I got killed. Damn. I got 2 copies. My own copy. those people can't possibly fit into the G. Well, maybe. That's a good point. Well, it was. Still recovering. I'm recovering. No, I can't. Damn it. I want to start over again. Doing so good. Then I didn't even get up the laser. I was doing so good and then I got cocky. It was my own fault. There was a piece of advice when I was 16. There were some people from EDS that came in and for our business class about like public speaking and stuff like that. One of the ladies, I remember what she said, let me try this with you. Okay, cool. You want to do that, Juice? Right on. Alright, let me so I'll hit the share button here. And oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. I gotta do some stuff. Alright. Yeah, I gotta do stuff. So, hold on. I don't have a be right back screen. So, I gotta move this over. There, I'll just temporarily turn the camera. Make sure you guys can't see anything. It should be good. Alright, I gotta log into this first. And then you can jump in, Juice, and we'll give it a shot. So, when I was 16 years old, there were these people that came in from EDS, which is they work. I don't remember what they do actually. And so they taught us how to like give presentations and speak in front of crowds and that sort of thing. And one piece of advice that we were given was that because one of the people in the class who was a friend of mine, but hold on. She said, she was saying to this one guy, she said, there's a difference between cocky and confidence. And you always want to have confidence. You always want to project confidence, but it's not always good to be cocky. So learn the difference. And I always thought that was a great piece of advice. All right, let me try this again. I think I might have changed the password here. Okay, I gotta. Oh, right, I see. Damn thing. Alright, hold on. I'll be. Just a second, Juice. Give me 2 more minutes and we'll be ready to set up. Okay. Jeez, I got a lot of crap. Okay. Confirmation complete. And okay. There's my login. So that's okay. Give me 2 more seconds, Juice. I'm doing it. I swear. I give you my word. What's right is not always popular. What's popular is not always right. Same, similar type of thing, I guess. I think we've all been in situations like that. I've had. Okay, so I'm. This thing's all ready to. Link up or whatever it does. So if you want to sign in, Juice, and then send a request, I'll approve it. And we'll jump in and play some Jackal. You might have to do one thing in. We'll figure it out. Are you there, Juice? Because I mean, I'm gonna take another run at this. If you're a bit busy, I'll take another run at this. And when you're ready, just say so in the chat. Okay, cool. You could try to connect to me. Well, I don't think it would work though if you. Well, maybe. Hold on. You're right there. So I'll try to connect to you. And then, but you become the host though, right? So. Okay, cool. You could try to connect to me. Well, I don't think it would work though if you. Yeah, I don't. Well, maybe it's gonna work the way you imagine it will work right there. So I'll try to connect to you, and then but you become the host though, right? So can you turn your volume down because there's okay, cool. You could try to connect to me. Well, I don't think it would work though if you. Yeah, I don't. Well, maybe it's gonna work the way you imagine it will work right there. So I'll try to connect to you, and then but you become the host though, right? So, can you turn your volume down? Because there's okay, cool. You could try to connect to me. But I don't think it will work though if you. No, it isn't gonna work. Well, maybe it's gonna work the way you. Okay, it will work. Right disconnect. So I'll try to connect to you, and then but you become the host though, right? So, can you turn your volume down? Because there's stop hosting. I have to host. Try to connect to me. But I don't think it will work though if you. No, it isn't gonna work. Well, maybe it's gonna work the way you. It will work. Disconnect. So I'll try to connect to you, and then but you become the host though, right? So, can you turn your volume down? Because there's hold on. Stop hosting. I have to host. Try to connect to me. But I don't think it will work. Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect Parsec and talk. Well, maybe it's gonna work the way because it doesn't work the way you like. I have to host it, so I'll try this again. And okay, are you on my? Yeah, you're on my contact list. So send me a request. I don't know why it won't work. Being hacked. Not a good idea then, if you're being hacked. Sorry about that, man. We'll try it later and hopefully it'll work. But I'm gonna shut down Parsec. Hold on. I'm gonna shut down Parsec, and I'll fire this up again, and I'll go for another run. But it doesn't. I have to host it in order for us to play this game like that. I have to host it. Focus on what I'm doing. okay. It's okay. You can recover. Put the brakes on my chair. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably right, kids. Alright, focus on level 3, because this is where I'm here, just a second. Let me turn this thing. There we go. You can't see my face. There we go. still win. That's it. That's the best I can do. Damn. Alright. Well, that's at the 3-hour mark, so I think it's a good place to call it here. I want to thank everybody. Let me take a look at the list here. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. Thank you to Juicy Crabs for the chats. Thanks to everyone who lurked. I saw there were quite a few there. Thank you, Coogie, for coming into the chats as well. It was great to see you. Thanks for the continued support, everybody. And that King's Quest game was interesting. I don't think it's one I'm going to stream again. Maybe I will if I can learn it and run through it really quickly, but I don't think it's one I'm going to stream again anytime soon. And what is today? Thursday? Let me see. So, yeah, it's Thursday. So, if all goes well, on Sunday, I'm going to continue with Mafia. And we should be able to wrap that up pretty soon. So, what else was there? Oh, I wanted to show you guys this. For some people, it'll be a fun, nostalgic trip. It's about 10 minutes, and I gotta switch my scenes over here, little BS. So hang on.
This is Pole Position, the smash arcade hit from Atari. You're behind the wheel of a Grand Prix racer with all the horsepower you can handle. Maybe even a little too much. Pole Position, Atari's great Grand Prix video game. Now available for the Atari 2600 system and available in December for all Atari home computers.
You've read my name in all the papers and how I solved the Keystone Caper. Keystone Kelly is my name. Catching crooks is my game.
Introducing a hilarious new video game, Keystone Capers, for the Atari 2600.
Harry Hooligan was loose in a department store and me in pursuit from floor to floor. I ran and leaped and jumped and ducked with a bit of Irish stuff. I nabbed the bloke and saved the day. When Kelly's on the beat, I never fail.
Keystone Capers, designed by Gary Kitchen for Activision.
For convicted felon Jesse Bain. Suspect has escaped from Lytton Prison and has taken hostages. Baines is considered armed and dangerous. 10-4.
2310 Mary, responding code 3.
Sierra Online brings you the real-life action drama of Police Quest 2, The Vengeance. This is the city, Lytton, a peaceful, law-abiding community, but not for long. Innocent lives are at stake once again, with the escape of the ruthless drug thug, the Death Angel. Convict Jesse Baines is back with a vengeance for the cop who sent him to prison. Your job, should you choose to accept it, is to help homicide detective Sonny Bonds return the crime-ridden Lytton streets to safety. From the lofty sky to the slimy sewer, Detective Bonds will stop at nothing to nab the infamous Death Angel and rescue his hostage-held honey, Sweet Cheeks Marie. Police Quest 2 continues the real-life authenticity of Police Quest 1 with improved 3D graphics, an expanded cityscape, and an intriguing plot that will test your detective's street smarts. Experience what it's really like to be a cop.
Young Bobby Engels has a problem. He needs to earn the respect of his peers. So he gets Sega Genesis, the ultimate action system. And then he buys Mortal Kombat, the arcade edition, and the all-new Shinobi 3, and Marvel's X-Men. Now, things are pretty much okay.
I said chocolate chip. Say it. Say it.
Hey! You still don't have a Sega CD? Huh? What are you waiting for? Nintendo to make one? You have seen the games, right? Wrong answer, man. Show 'em! Want to see more?
Genesis does
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Collins free. What Nintendo don't. Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October 31st.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Hi, kids.
Why are we on television anyway?
We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you.
Why not?
Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick.
Ugh, I don't want to be sick.
And that's why before you eat anything, you should always ask someone you love if it's okay.
Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar?
No,
Oh.
but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat, before you do anything, remember this song.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. And it might look good to taste. You could get sick. Ick. Real quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. Till you ask someone you love. That's right, sis. If it's okay to eat. If it's okay to eat. Like a muffin or a beet.
Like a muffin or a beet.
If you don't know just what it is. Remember, boys and girls. Don't put it in your mouth. Hey, what am I doing? I don't even like beets.
Then don't put it in your mouth. Bye-bye, everyone.
Remember, boys and girls, never take anything from a stranger, and don't put things in your mouth when you don't know what they are. If you eat somebody else's medicine, or some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick. Yeah. Always ask someone you love before you put anything in your mouth.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Body break, keep moving. Body break, keep moving. Oh yeah. Body break, body break. When the spirit hits you, you know you've got to move. Your special secret to put you in a groove. This feeling takes you higher. The more you start to move, it lights you with a fire that you can never lose. Body break, keep moving. Body break, keep moving. Oh yeah. Body break, body break.
There's no real excuse not to have fun this summer.
And at the same time, you can keep fit participating in all sorts of activities.
Put the two things together, and you too can keep fit and have fun.
Body break, keep moving. Body break, keep moving. Oh yeah. Body break.
Body break.
All right. I hope you guys got a kick out of that. But let me find somebody to raid here. Do we have any suggestions for a raid? Let's see who's. Excuse me. Who's doing what? And oh, I see Smokey's got his power back. So let's raid Smokey because we haven't raided him in a while. And before I go, as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and be excellent to each other. And don't forget to hug your loved ones and tell them your loved ones and your friends and tell them how much you love them and how much you care. Because time's a precious commodity. Anyways, let's get the raid going. Oops, I misspelled it. I'm sorry. That was. There we go. Three, 2, 1. I'll see you Sunday. If all goes well, guys, with more Mafia. Here we go.